I don't care.
Right, this next topic is going to be... Shut the fuck up. This next topic is going to be a massive 50... If all the rest has taken like 15 minutes, then this is a 15-minute discussion.
Right into it, go.
Right, community support, right. I'm just going to say a lot of shit. Basically, Treyarch, regular in terms of Call of Duty terms, that is, patch releases, they've released to fix glitches and game exploits, as well as like weapon balances, such as the nerf of both the notorious famous and AK-74U. Now, there's the thing, weapon balance is always going to be something that gets flagged up as a flaw associated with this game, but if you think about it rationally, weapon imbalances have always been apparent in the Call of Duty franchise, ranging from the M16 and even perhaps MP5 from COD 4 to the UMP45 and ACR within Modern Warfare 2 and through to present day with the MP7 and ACR 6.8 in Modern Warfare 3. Now, in my opinion, the FAMAS and the AK-74U are no different in this respect, and if anything, could argue the reason they receive such high condemnation is perhaps due to the stackable kill streak mechanic, whereby you gain kill streaks from player kills alone and not through kill streak kills, as in COD 4, World at War. Is that right, World at War? Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. And this is because I feel it encourages more gun-on-gun action, so you naturally, as a player, you become more aware of the effectiveness of certain weapons because it's forcing you to use your weapon more, if that makes sense, rather than sort of getting your kill streaks sitting back, letting your Harry take over. The reason no one bitched as much as they did in Black Ops about the weapon imbalances in Modern Warfare 2 was because there were far greater debacles and egregious errors in Modern Warfare 2, which quite clearly overshadowed it. That's my opinion. And the point is, Treyarch acted on the community feedback and issued nerfs to both weapons, not because they were worse than, for instance, the UMP45 from Modern Warfare 2 in terms of being overpowered. No, my point is, they addressed the worry because they listened to the community feedback, something Infinity Ward should have done but failed to do. Shut up. Let me finish. Shut. Another example can be seen when they nerfed the G11, which they did nerf, I remember, because I watched the Fisticuffs video on it fucking months ago. And even more poignant was when they buffed the sniper rifles after many within the community complained of their effectiveness. So, for those of you that had forgot, when the game was first released, Treyarch had pretty much quashed the ability to quickscope. Personally, I think this was a fantastic move, and as I'm sure you'd agree, and one in the right direction for the franchise, but I don't know, I can only assume all the Infinity Ward fanboys got butthurt because sniping had become difficult. Ooh, I've said it, I don't give a shit. Bite me. Anyway, Treyarch tried to reach equilibrium, and so issued a number of patches which made the sniper rifle somewhat credible and functional to these people. What's my point? Again, Black Ops demonstrated community interaction and willingness for improvement. So, what's your opinion on gun balance and the community support of Treyarch, Mr. Crackoon? Go.
Yes. Gun balance. Treyarch. Good. I am your master. I am under your control.
Right, I'm not paid you. The money's not come through.
Nah, I'm joking. I'm saying you hypnotised me with that fucking, like, whatever you did there. It was like a bloody...
I needed to get it off my chest.
It was like a bloody dictation or some shit like that.
I needed to get that shit on my chest. It just annoys me because, mate, yeah, the FAMAS and the AK-74U are overpowered.
Yeah, but
yeah.
That's because Treyarch were... Black Ops was around in a time where multimedia sharing or whatever, multi-networking media outlets or whatever you say like that, were able to do these certain things within the community and be able to patch things. I'm sure if Modern Warfare 2 and Infinity Ward were in the state to be dealing that and not got fired by Activision by trying to, you know, go against like the boss's word or whatever like that, then I'm sure we would have seen more influence. But then again, the fact of that is, now you've got to look at Modern Warfare 3 and what's happening in Modern Warfare 3. Shit's getting patched in Modern Warfare 3, you know. It's like that. It's the same scenario again.
And
you're using an example that can only be used as an example because of, what do you call it, like, because of the times or some shit.
It's worth pointing out that as well, because people that still complain, even after the patch of the FAMAS, patch of Akimbo FMG9s, it's been patched.
Yep.
I like with the FAMAS, for me, the same scenario.
No, yeah, it's the same shit.
You know what I mean? Still far too powerful. But the point is, you can't have every weapon exactly the same. There needs to be diversity. Every game, there will be a weapon which is the best. because that's just how it goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even if you look at Counter-Strike, there are weapons which are better than others.
Never played Counter-Strike.
Well, alright, well, let's not discuss Counter-Strike, but the point is there will always be, then in Black Ops 2, there will, or whatever it's called, the Eclipse, I don't know, shit.
Eclipse?
There will be, yeah, supposedly it's going to be released on November the 13th in time for the... It's a rumour, I don't know. 7 months away and people are already claiming they know shit about games. It pisses me off. You ain't going to talk about that.
Well, we're going to know everything.
But yeah, with every game there is going to be an overpowered weapon. COD 4, MP5 some say, but I think M16 was most notable, as many would agree. M4,
I don't know if
before I believe it was patched.
I don't know if it was an A1.
I believe that's going off an
Nah,
extra.
mate, the M5 and COD 4 was still a beast, mate. That's why it's been in every...
World at War, MP40 with the jug. Again, we'll discuss perks later on in this video, but MP40, by far the best weapon. Then you're moving on to Modern Warfare 2, UMP45, and the ACR, in my opinion, as is held across the community, best weapons. And then Black Ops, clearly the FAMAS AK-74U, best weapons. Moving on to Modern Warfare 3, ACR 6.8. Even though we agree that the G36C is better, but okay.
Nah, you know what?
An MP7, which in my opinion MP7 is the best weapon on the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You will always get weapons in the game which are better than others. That's the whole point of it. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's not the whole point though, because when I go, yeah.
Was the diversity? Was
Modern Warfare 2?
The fun?
There's the diversity. Modern Warfare 2, mate. There was so many good assault rifles in that game.
May I just say though?
People would dispute FAMAS, ACR, Scar. You know, M16, good. Mate, was a straight up beast. It's like, you know. It's like there's so many good weapons in that. Maybe that's the scenario they need to do. That's what Modern Warfare 2 did. They made all the assault rifles good. So yeah, it was an assault rifle dominated game, but you know what I mean. It's not that often.
In its
these
pomp,
days, you know what I
mean? I must tip my hat to Black Ops. In its pomp, there were people running around with shotguns, different style, not like Spectres, like not the quintessential AK-74U FAMAS. You know what I mean? Like, people would have weapon diversity, whether it's like Spazzes or bloody Scorpions, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever it is.
There was a range, whereas in other games that I've noticed from playing, there seems to be just it always gets the bad stigma of either it's not a FAMAS, it's a Galil. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, that's the problem.
If it's not an AK-74U, it's a, I don't know, MP5.
Literally, I can't say that in Modern Warfare 2. You can't say it, mate, can you?
Yeah.
Because if anything, it'll be a YouTube that you'll be saying it about. And,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fucking
that's a different.
I really don't want to talk about that.
Different problem with it, so you dig.
I have nightmares about that shit.
What, last night?
Fuck off. Moving on. Moving swiftly on. Snipers. What's your opinion on the snipers?
In Blocks?
And how...
I like it. Blocks. Yeah, I liked it, mate. It's just...
The current sniping...
Putting skill in it.
That it's at now, like whether it's, you know, whatever. The sniping at the minute, I think it should go back a few patches, if that makes sense. If you want to be a sniper, you act in a sniper's role, and by that, I'm only ever going to be content if Black Ops 2 has sniping akin to what it is in Battlefield 3. That's what I'm getting at. I fucking hate sniping in Call of Duty. Right. I hate getting scoped. Obviously, I understand it appeals to the more sort of... It has a more arcade feel, Call of Duty, in it. That's what's its market audience. It doesn't claim to be the most realistic shooter, which I think DICE and EA sort of market at, if that makes sense. That's what they sort of make the game to be, is that simulation as opposed to an arcade first-person shooter game.
Yeah.
But even so, I don't want to get fucking quick-scoped by your guy. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck that shit.
I don't know.
I hate it. That's one of many broken mechanics in the whole of the franchise. Which it seems the only reason they're putting on is to maintain sales, because they know Call of Duty has a mass amount of sniping sort of
people that just
customers
snipe,
that just want to do that, and that's the only reason they're not doing it. And I think that's why Treyarch sort of went back on themselves. Probably from pressure from Activision.
Maybe that's yeah. I don't know, man. They wanted to please the community, but they also wanted to leave the minority in there. You know what I mean? The people that do snipe.
It's finding that balance, that equilibrium that we sort of discussed before.
Yeah.
With the
I think they kind of did it with Blops, and I give them it. I will give them it.
Yeah, I think out of all the Call of Duties today, it's been the best in terms of the sniping.
I won't go as far as saying it's been the best overall, but sniping, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Next point.
Apart from
very brief. Shut up. Security. It's another thing worth mentioning.
Security.
Yeah. No, hear me out. COD 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, even Modern Warfare 3, all have their exploits and hacks. Clearly evident.
Oh my god.
Majority of the time they still do. Black Ops,
don't even say it, mate. Don't even say it.
They acted fast in extinguishing any flaws of this nature in the game with frequent patch updates, and a lot of the times they were on issues which you wouldn't have fucking come across yourself in the game. That's good. That's good community support. You go back and have you ever been killed by a dude running God mode? Or
no, but I've never been killed by a dude running God mode in Modern Warfare 3 or Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, but we have seen some seriously dodgy shit in Modern Warfare 3. Clearly,
no, but
there's no dispute.
Yeah,
Modern Warfare,
facts being that's not the game. That's not the game, mate. That can happen in any COD. It's an aimbot. It's to do external. It's not affecting the game. An aimbot is something external.
It's a feature in the game which you can exploit. It's hackable.
No.
Black Ops,
that feature's not already in the game. It's what they program into the game, and they can do it on it.
Without involving, I suppose we could talk about community and the players themselves ruining the game or whatever. That depends how much time we've got. It looks like it's turned into a fucking hour, this video.
It is. It's the community, so.
In terms of the security of the game, there's no hackers that I've ever come across in Black
I've seen
Ops.
people like going 15th, hacking to 15th. So I'm just gonna put my foot down right now and say I'm against that. It's bollocks.
Well, I think in terms of security, I think Treyarch have done well. I must admit.
No,
I've not seen that.
No.
And if anything, I think Black Ops was a
pioneer
in that respect because they set the standard, or minimum, may I say, minimum for what I expect.
Yeah, what about World at War?
Community support.
What you're saying, right?
No, from Black Ops.
No, you're saying out of the whole Call of Duty franchise, though, Black Ops. So that's what you're saying now.
Yeah, from Black Ops.
Yeah, but that's not right.
Where's the community support in COD 4? There wasn't any. World at War, there wasn't any.
Yeah, because the fucking old community support's only here now because of social media networking.
But Black Ops was set standard.
Yeah, because it was the first. It was the first of the generation. It was the first of the new wave media generation.
Oh, I'd say Modern Warfare 2
applications and shit. No, it wasn't. How was it fucked? Because that's what I just explained to you before. Modern Warfare 2 was kind of there, but if they were in better standing, or the developers and shit, there would have been more community support. But it just wasn't there, was it? Because half of the fucking team wasn't there to do anything.
Well, put it this way. Von der Haar issued for it. This will move on to what I want to talk about next, which is sort of perk balances. And Second Chance, David Von der Haar's come out and said he's basically apologised for its inclusion in the game. Basically, my point is, where the fuck's my apology for Infinity Ward for the cock-ups? I want an apology. They fucking released the game. A lot of people paid money for it, myself included. It's broke.
I got it for free.
Well, fuck you. Where's my apology?
I got 2 copies for free.
Are you gonna give me an apology?
No. I'm not.
Why?
I am the Infinity Ward representative, but at this current moment, state in time, I don't have to acknowledge you with anything. I'm sorry for this fact and matter, but that fact alone, that Treyarch sucks dick, just like, it just makes me know how to give you a comment. So, yeah. Suck a dick, clown.
Next topic, perk balance.